There's not really such thing as perfection in film, but I think a lot of people agree that the Lord of the Rings trilogy comes pretty close. And those who do are my people. I love Lord of the Rings, but they've been releasing the extended versions in cinemas lately, and I got a chance to do a rewatch of Return of the King because that's the only one I didn't get to see when I was doing the rewatch last time. And I've got there are some things that I don't actually love about Return of the King, which I think is everyone's favourite film of the three. And let's talk about it. I'll start with the big thing, and it's this. And I had to really sit and meditate why I didn't really like it. And I think that it's because the theme in all 12 hours of Lord of the Rings is the overwhelming sense of being overpowered, outgunned, and without hope. Because there are tens of thousands of orcs for every few thousand men, and that's kind of the theme in every single battle and every single calm before the storm. That's what they're thinking of. There is literally no hope, and it's moments with Aragorn, like when he was talking to the young soldier in Two Towers, where he says
there's always hope,
and then moments where, like, Samwise says
that there's some good in this world, Mr. Frodo, and it's worth fighting for.
And then moments where he's planning for the journey home by rationing the elven bread. It's things like that that tie together the film. It's that tiny glimmer of hope that it's the best scenes in the film, in my opinion. And I think having supernatural things just sweep through and just finish the battlefield up after it looked like things were hopeless, it feels like a cheat code. It feels like when I used to boot up the Nintendo thing, and it would upload all the cheat codes, and I'd basically just have a sandbox, and it would be free roam, and nothing would be a challenge. And it did feel like a little bit of Deus Ex Undead Army to me, and I really don't like that moment because of it. If I'm going to take some more liberties and you know, dissect the perfect film, I think maybe the beginning took a little while to get off the ground, especially in the extended version with Saruman. It feels weird having that at the start of the next film. So I don't know how I feel about that, and I just think maybe a few things there was a lot happening in this film, and I think because there was so much happening and so many storylines and so many stakes, you were literally cutting from one action scene next to Mordor and then one by Gondor, and I just maybe feel like a little bit the soul of the film was slightly more diluted in this film just because of the pure amount of action in it. And sometimes